Men in Black International, as someone who was a fan of the first two Men in Black movies. And the third one, I guess, could be considered a guilty pleasure. It's something that you could like throw on when there's nothing else on. This one had potential, but failed. It had the feeling of Men in Black, it had the score, but you could definitely tell the different writing teams that worked on this movie, because there was a script that was written that was supposed to be like, the continuation without main characters, like the soft reboot that this was supposed to be. And then Thompson brought writers on because she didn't like the script. And then Hemsworth brought writers on because he didn't like what Thompson's writers were writing. So you could tell when Thompson's writers were on there, because when her writing staff would focus on, changing the name Men in Black, even though you have more important things to worry about than what people will call you or what you go by, because it's brought up 3 times during the film. Or how all women are queens and they should be treated that way. And Hemsworth, he goes from acting like the titular hero who's confident to being the idiot. So you can see that, I know it's played for laughs and everything, and there's a really annoying character in there called Pawnee. He's a CG character. And this film's going to be one of those ones where I have to make the watchable cut of it just for myself at least. And I will throw the real disc away. Like, I'll buy it on Black Friday, the DVD one, for like $5. I'll throw the real disc away after ripping it. And put my own one on there and put it in the case, because this movie had potential. It felt like a Men in Black film. There's no way, with no amount of editing could save it to make it be the same quality as 1 or 2. But, like I said, it could be the same quality as 3 if you cut a lot of stuff out. Like, you cut Thompson's writing team out of it. You cut a lot of Pawnee scenes out of it. You cut the last, 16 minutes off. Like, when they get back to headquarters and they're saying how they won and enjoy the celebration while you can, doesn't last long. Cut it then. End the movie then. No surprise twist ending or anything like that. And because that was just stupid. It felt like something that was tacked on at the end, like an afterthought. And just something for me, if you remember Men in Black 2, the Tales of Beyond guy, I would add that to the beginning and the end of this movie, make it seem like this isn't a Men in Black movie, this is a Men in Black episode of that TV show. Even more entertaining, one of their stories that never happened. One of those times that doesn't exist. Something like that. At least I'll find that a little more entertaining when I add that to it. None of the actors are horrible. Some of the shots are horrible, like the close-up faces they do, because they do a couple close-ups on Thompson's face when she's, talking to the dumb Pawnee character, because the Pawnee character is really small. And it looks really bad. Nothing about how she looks or anything, it's just how the shot looks from a directing standpoint. The score is there from Men in Black, though, so the music feels like Men in Black. It has the same... You can tell it's a Men in Black movie, but it's not... doesn't have that same feeling. It's like The Last Jedi. You could tell it's a Star Wars movie, but it doesn't have the same feeling as a Star Wars movie. It doesn't give you the same feelings you'd have when you watch the other ones. Now, if I think they were going to go forward, dump M, or Thompson's character, or at least make her seem better, because in this film, she acts like a know-it-all 20-something who's more focused on identity politics and saving the world. And trying to prove herself right. So either make her grow up or dump her altogether, and they could bring Jay back and have him play off of Hemsworth's age. Like he's sent to Europe to find something out because he's a senior field agent and there's another threat. Or they could do a prequel with Liam Neeson's character, do that de-aging stuff they have now with him and Tommy Lee Jones, for a story with them. I mean, this is definitely a franchise killer. I did not see Men in Black continuing. I would be surprised if they ever do a Men in Black 5 or even a reboot of the franchise. I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be a nail in this coffin for this franchise, this movie. Unless they let it rest for a couple years and then reboot it completely all together with brand new versions of J and K, and the other 4 films never happened. Because in this one, Men in Black 1 through 3 actually did happen. It's just other teams and another part of the world. And this one improves upon the point of the World's Fairs are cover-ups for alien invasions. The one in America was, and the first Men in Black, and this one, and the one in Paris that they built the Eiffel Tower is for this one. I'm not giving spoiler warnings or anything, because no one's really watching this film. This film is tanking at the box office. I saw it because if you go to Walmart, you can buy a version of the Chris Hemsworth pop or the Tessa Thompson pop, the Agent H or M, respectively, and you get a free movie ticket with it. And I bought them because I was taking myself and somebody else, so I had 2 tickets. And this is before anything came out about it. I just wanted to see it because I liked the other ones. So I can honestly say I didn't pay for it. But Walmart did. But I bought the pops, and I'm just going to I'll keep Hemsworth's one, but I'm going to dump Molly's one because I don't like it. Or her as a character. Like I said, she's an annoying hipster who thinks she knows it all. Who's too busy worrying about identity politics, because why in the middle of negotiating for saving your life or trying to distract aliens from killing you, you're going to bring up the women in black? Just why? I mean, I can get maybe doing it as a gag in the beginning because you don't know anything about the franchise, but after it was mentioned once, should never be mentioned again. They mentioned it 3 times. And if they did try a continuation with just Hemsworth's character and somebody else, hopefully Pawnee was like run over by a car or squished or died, because now he's stuck to Hemsworth because he was following Thompson's character, and she now made him follow Hemsworth. So if they do try to continue it with something like a TV show or whatever, hopefully they murder Pawnee, because that character was annoying. That character is in the same running as like Jar Jar Binks, Rose Tico. You didn't really think of that many annoying characters that you want to kill them that aren't like on TV shows. If edited properly, like a watchable cut, I'd give it a C, but the way they have it, D. I will definitely be doing a watchable cut version of this film. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I will only ever watch the theatrical film one more time to edit it when the editing process can begin, because that's how I edit. You watch the film, make the spot where you're going to cut, and then watch and then cut it to the point you want to keep again, and then you play again. So, have you seen it? Are you going to bother seeing it? You know, with the controversy around the film, you know the drill: like, dislike, subscribe, unsubscribe. YouTube's still free, and hey, have a good one.